So, if you own property in Chandigarh, you know the city is famous for its sense of order, right? But what happens when you have to deal with the estate office? Suddenly, all that beautiful order can feel like pure chaos. Well, we're going to fix that today. We're going to walk you through exactly how to master the estate office's services and do it all online.
I mean, look at this. Chandigarh is just legendary for its meticulous design, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty of property transactions, that famous clarity can get totally swallowed up in a maze of paperwork. Let's make it make sense. And that's really the core problem we're tackling in this explainer. How do you navigate the bureaucracy of property management in one of India's most modern cities without pulling your hair out? I'm sure you know the feeling. You're trying to deal with property paperwork, and it's just endless forms, confusing steps, and that sinking feeling that you're completely and utterly lost. Sound familiar? Yeah, the old way was a lot. We're talking stacks and stacks of paper, running around to submit things manually and then just waiting for a long, long time. It was a system that could test the patience of a saint. But here's the good news. That's all changing. The Chandigarh Estate Office has brought this entire universe online with its e-services portal. It's designed to bring a little sanity and a whole lot of efficiency to what used to be a really chaotic process. You should really think of this portal as your own personal digital toolkit. It's designed to put you back in the driver's seat. And you know what the best part is? Pretty much everything you need to do follows one simple, repeatable pattern. So this is the key thing to remember. It doesn't matter which of the 20 different services you're using, you are almost always going to follow these exact 4 steps. You register and log in, you pick the service you need and fill out the form, you upload your documents, and then finally you book an appointment to go to the office for that last in-person check. That's it. It's predictable, which is exactly what you want. Now, hang on. I need you to pay close attention to this, because this little detail can make or break your entire application. See this number? 2 megabytes. Every single PDF you upload has to be under this size. It sounds like such a small technical thing, I know, but getting this right from the start will save you a world of frustration. Trust me on this one. And this right here? This is another lifesaver. The portal has a built-in safety net. Before you click that final submit button, you can, and you absolutely should, use the Edit Application feature. This is your golden opportunity to double-check everything, fix any typos, and just make sure your submission is absolutely perfect. Okay, so let's get into the services themselves. Now, the portal offers 20 different services, which I know sounds like a lot. But here's the secret. They all fall into just 3 main categories, or jobs. If you understand these 3 jobs, you'll know exactly where to go every time. So first up, you've got changing hands. This is basically anything and everything to do with transferring a property to someone else. Second, official approvals and deeds. This is all about getting the official green light for stuff, like a mortgage or getting a certificate to prove you don't owe any money. And third, changing use or status. This is for when you want to legally change what your property is actually used for. All right, let's zoom in on that first job, changing hands. So if you're buying or selling, you'll use the Transfer by Registered Deed service, and your main document is going to be that notarized sale or gift deed. Makes sense, right? If you're inheriting property through a will, you'll need, you guessed it, the original will. If it's a business changing partners, it's all about having the complete chain of partnership deeds. And in the sad event of inheriting without a will, the key is providing the details of all the legal heirs. Okay, on to job number 2, official approvals. This is all about getting permission slips, basically. Need a bank loan using your property as collateral? You'll apply for permission to mortgage, and the key piece of paper you need is a letter from your bank. Want to prove your property is free and clear of debt? That's the no dues certificate. And for things like formalizing a lease or finalizing your full ownership, you'll need to execute a lease or conveyance deed, which always has to be prepared in triplicate. 3 copies! And that brings us to our third job, changing your property's official purpose. This is where you can really adapt your property for new things. The big one here is converting from leasehold to freehold. This is huge. It's the difference between basically long-term renting the land your building sits on and owning it outright. You can also apply to do things like turn the second floor of a showroom into an office, upgrade a shop-cum-flat to a shop-cum-office, or even convert an office space so you can open a restaurant. Each of these services officially rewrites the rules for what you can do with your property. Now, as you're going through all of these different services, you're going to see this acronym pop up all over the place, GPA.
SPA, or sub-GPA. It's simple, really. It just stands for power of attorney. It's a legal document that gives someone you trust the authority to sign papers and act on your behalf. So whenever you see this in a checklist, it just means they need the official paperwork that proves who's allowed to handle the transaction.
All right, we've taken apart the system, we've gone through the process, and we've broken down all the services. Now, let's put it all back together into a super simple action plan that you can use like today.
Here's your cheat sheet. First things first, figure out which of those 3 jobs you need to do. Is it changing hands, getting approvals, or changing use? Once you know that, just follow that universal 4-step process online. Before you even start, get your documents scanned and make sure they're all under that magic 2 megabyte limit. And finally, and I can't say this enough, always use that edit button to review your application one last time before you lock it in.
So there you have it. The confusing bureaucracy of the past has been replaced by a clear, digital path forward. The system is all laid out for you. The steps are defined. So really, the only question left is, what's the first step you're going to take for your property?